And
It is.
I will
I don't
It
think
feel
they
like it switches channels every week.
feels awesome knowing that we're on this. It's just kind of like the old podcast where we would sit around and talk while I'm like sharing the streams. Everyone's like, "Your mic is on." I'm like, "Yeah, no shit. It's a pre-show. Shut up." Enjoy our commentary and shut the fuck up for 5 minutes. I love the internet.
Lagged out.
But no, I was just making the joke before you lagged out. It's like, it feels good to be back on Discord because now they can hear our pre-stream audio and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, your guys' mic is still on. It's called the pre-show. Shut the fuck up.
Fuck you, Brandon, unsubscribe.
We don't want a pre-show. We want our action now, damn it.
Man. Little Kingdom Hearts action. I see it. I want to share it. Something like, oh, there it is. Okay. No, not screen share. Let's share your screen. I want to share the live.
I don't think you can do it on phone. You can do it on PC.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I would share it around to everybody.
Yeah, I'm just sharing it around. Andy, if you can hear me on pre-stream, you'll have to do it through Discord. Actually, I did text you that. I see you in chat, by the way. It's not going to be on StreamYard. It's going to be in our Discord, Andy. So if you go into our Discord in the voice chat, it will be waiting room, and I'll drag you in where we're doing the podcast. We're about to start the show right now. Let's cue the intro. Alright, we are good to go. Alright, what is going on, fellow YouTubers? This is Heath Nation 2465. And welcome to another exciting episode of the Berserk and Nasty podcast. So, for those of you who don't remember, my little video that I made before I streamed Soul Calibur, StreamYard is being a fucking piece of shit. So, I'm not giving those assholes the luxury of $35, so I'm like, we might as well have the podcast on here. Let's introduce the rest of the participants today. Joining me is he was supposed to be Disney's first black gnome, but they decided to go a different route and go with CGI gnomes instead. Andy, tell me how you feel about that. How does that make you feel that Disney rejected the first black gnome in their movies? He's mute right now, but he gets the picture. Anyway, looks like everybody's mute. Everyone's mute because they're watching Slammiversary right now. I'm also joined by his brother Justin, and I'm joined by the man. Go ahead, Justin.
What's going on, man?
But I'm also joined by the guy who is the reason why all of FC Cincinnati's players are going to Texas. Charles, what do you have to say for yourself, Charles?
At least they got a win last night.
Yeah, that is true. They did win. That is for sure. Who did they face? It was Salt Lake, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they barely ever face off against each other, honestly. It's actually it's weird when you see those inter-conference matchups. Let's get rid of the Kingdom Hearts. So, you guys already see that my screen is shared. I stumbled across this when I was in David Jaffe's server, and it caught my attention because, of course, it's local 12. It's local to our area. So
I don't see your screen.
You can, I have screen share on. Is it not showing?
Am I the only one who can't see it?
What's it show? Like, is it showing the picture right here?
No, it ain't showing nothing.
What? That's weird. That's interesting. I'll stop streaming. Here we go. Let me share the screen again. Alright, is it showing now, Charles?
Yeah, I can see it on my end.
Alright, can you see this picture right here? Like of our...
Yeah, I can.
Okay. What about you, Charles? Can you see it?
Nah, maybe I gotta do something else.
Lay off the weed, man.
You gotta press the screen. It doesn't just... You gotta press the screen. Or like press show stream, I think. Damn. Yeah, lay off that fucking herd. Or what I could do, So streaming. I could just do the window. Alright. What about now, Charles? Does that work?
Yeah, I see.
Okay. Now, if I send it to this one, will that work as well? Like when I switch them around? Is that good, Charles? Can you see it?
Yeah, it's still good.
Okay. So, this showed up on David Jaffe's fucking Discord, and it's local 12, so I'm like, oh shit, we're near their jurisdiction, so we can report on it. It was just a perfect segue. So, local 12 reports, a man who stabbed his wife to death felt bad about the murder, so he traveled across multiple states to murder his ex-wife because she, unlike the first victim, deserved it. What?
So wait a minute. You murdered your wife, then go murder your ex-wife because she deserved it? Like what? Like what the hell?
What the fuck is this? I have questions. I just have questions. I have a lot of questions.
And of course, he got to be black.
Racially motivated. It's got to be racially motivated. Fuck you, baby mama, bitch. Oh, God. Oh, God, you people are so dumb. And speaking of loss of life, some sad news came out. Felix Baumgartner, age 56, is a professional daredevil, dies while he was paragliding. Now, for those of you that don't know who Felix Baumgartner is, allow me to give a little bit of a visual aid here. You guys see this right here? You see that big-ass balloon? You looking at that big balloon over there? This big balloon, he rose up through the atmosphere and free fell from 128,000 feet. This was in 2012. I want to show this off. Look at that. It's high. I have to mute the thing because it's like copyrighted music. But look at that. Look how high this fucker is. That boy is higher than Charles after a Cowboys game. Peace and say bye-bye. Whoop! Fell down 128,000 feet for the world record. The highest free fall known to man. But recently he died. So this is from the New York Times. Felix Baumgartner, the Austrian extreme adventurer who hurled to Earth from more than 24 miles high in 2012 and became the first human to break the sound barrier while falling, died on Thursday in a paragliding accident along the Adriatic coast in Italy. He was 56. His death was confirmed by Red Bull, the energy drink company that sponsored him, as well as Italian authorities. Baumgartner crashed into the ground a few yards from a swimming pool in the town of Porto Sant'Elpidio. I don't know how to pronounce that. The mayor said on Friday, he said that Mr. Baumgartner had become ill during his flight and had lost consciousness by the time of the impact in a part of town popular among tourists. Jesus Christ. That's a rough way to go, man. Probably was suffering from hypoxia if I had to guess. If I had to guess, you know. I'm trying to pull up some screens here. Okay. You guys still see my screen here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Oh, there he is. Soared over Rio de Janeiro on a sky day. Dude, that looks bad ass, man. That's amazing. That's an amazing picture. But yeah, tragic loss, especially with everything that he has done. You know, all the feats that he's accomplished. You know, alright, rest in paradise to Felix, man. He was an inspiration to a lot of these people that do the Daredevil shit. So, in some not so in some really strange news, this has become a fucking meme. This has become a meme throughout the last few days. So, for those of you that don't know, let's read it. Astronomer CEO faces cheating allegations after being caught in Coldplay concert's kiss cam with a co-worker. Viral footage allegedly caught astronomer CEO. I guess that's like a tech firm or something like that. Andy Byron. Damn it, Andy. Why'd you have to do it? Why did he have to do it? God damn it. Justin, you might have to talk to your brother. He has a lot of explaining to do. Oh wait. This guy's white. Never mind. Point refuted. Anyway. Anyway. Just look at bro. Viral footage allegedly caught astronomer CEO Andy Byron and his company's chief people officer Kristen Cabot in an embrace. So this is the moment they got caught. I'll play the audio here. It's so fucking funny. Roll the footage.
Oh, look at these two. Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Hear what the fucking lead man said? Either they're having an affair or they're embarrassed. You're fucking dumb, bro. So, a tech CEO got caught in an embrace with a coworker on the Jumbotron at the Coldplay concert, causing both to flee in embarrassment and sparking cheating allegations. Viral footage showed astronomer CEO Andy Byron and his company's CPO Kristen Cabot operate jumping out of each other's arms as they flashed up on a kiss cam during the band show in Boston Wednesday night. Man, he was just looking to finesse his tongue. You know, what's wrong with that? And there's the viral pic. You're all seeing it on the thumbnail of this video. God damn. If you're gonna go if you wanted to go cheat, why do it in a place where there's gonna be a bunch of cameras? Couldn't you just do this at like a candlelit dinner at like a hotel high-rise or some shit? You know? It's fucking dumb. But yeah, this is all just resulted in a bunch of controversy. And both have been, I think they've been suspended. I don't know if they've been relieved of their duties just yet. But the wife already already knows about this. You know, it's been all over TikTok, left and right, lately. And, yeah. I don't encourage cheating of any type, but if you're gonna do it, you better do it out of sight, out of mind. Now, yesterday, I was at a swimming pool yesterday. Alright? I was at a swimming pool yesterday. I was coming home, and Justin, you slid this across my table. So, there have been ICE protests here in Cincinnati along the Covington Bridge that separates Ohio from Kentucky. And people have been arrested for fucking with police officers. And this is a video from the boys at Breitbart showing these arrests happening. These cops aren't fucking around. Look at that. I think that's like it's one of those sandbag shotguns, I think. That's what this woman has in her arms. But let's play this footage. This shit had me rolling. Yeah, fuck his ass up. Bro, this...
Was he banging his head on the rail?
No, he was punching him in the face.
I thought he was banging his head on the rail.
Oh, come on. Don't lag on me now. I think there was a little bit of banging on the rail, if I'm going to be mistaken. Let me see if I can refresh this. Still not as bad as the... Yeah, if you look real close at here, Justin. Bam! 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 And this other officer with the fucking paintball gun. Like, bro, that is savage. Now, if I'm willing to bet that particular form of paintball that he's using is probably laced with pepper spray. If I'm willing to bet to deter people from reacting in a hostile manner. Hey, these fucking women's in there. Ew, stop. Let me tell you something. Nice little law here. You fuck around, you're gonna find out. These people fucked around. You know, it's one thing if you're peacefully protesting, whatever. If you're trying to start shit with people, this is what happens.
Record!
And you get these women, of course, thinking that they're hot shit. Oh, because of my gender, I can get away with this shit. Nuh-uh. Yep, you're getting arrested too, you fat bitch. She's fat! She's fat! Is she really gonna fling her flip-flop around? She hostile! I mean, what did these... I want to ask you guys that are in this call or in this chat, what did they expect was going to happen? You know? It's... Do you think there was going to be...
Which police is that?
That's a good question, Charles. It's
Is that
probably...
Kentucky or Cincinnati?
I'm willing to bet it's like a mix.
That's either Cincinnati or Covington.
It might be a mix of both, honestly. Heck, I think...
Yeah.
Heck, there might be some Newport guys in there just based on their colors.
Yeah.
That's a good question, though, Charles. I do like that. Yeah, you know what? Now that you bring it up, Charles, it does kind of bring an issue with, like, jurisdictions and all that, which has been a topic when it comes to, well, mostly any force, but we've been experiencing it a lot here in this city. You know, especially... I
know for the most part they was on the Cincinnati side.
Yeah.
That's when the car started running them over.
The cars were running them over?
Yeah, they got ran over by a few cars.
Jesus Christ. Well, like I said, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I don't know what to tell these people.
What are we fucking doing?
Yeah, look at like this idiot right here. Like trying to run out. Like, what are you doing? What were you expecting to like make like the Barry Sanders juke in your little rip-off Gucci Mane flip-flops? No, you were gonna get tackled like Trey Hendrickson. Oh, we'll get to
My
that
thing
later.
is, how come you never see any Mexicans at these protests, and they the ones being arrested?
Because, dude, I've been asking that for a long time, Charles. You know, that seems to be a really, like, common thing. Not just with these ICE protests. Charles, have you ever noticed that these Black Lives Matter protests, it's mostly either women or people flying gay pride colors and shit?
Yeah, it's never the actual people.
No. Because you get these idiots that just sit in their fucking mom's basement all day on Reddit, gobbling up all information they can get, and they go out there thinking that they're hot shit, and, you know, like, oh, we're trying to support the cause here. You ain't supporting shit. Stop it. Like, at least when we had Pops on the episode when it came to the stuff in LA, at least you could see some Mexicans out there protesting against ICE. I think, Charles, you remember that. We were watching the footage together.
Yeah.
But when it comes to these small cities, you just get a bunch of these white folk feminist, you know, gay pride people like, we're supporting causes, we're supporting beliefs. You ain't supporting shit. Stop. And they go around thinking that they can do whatever they want without any consequence, and you get someone like this who fucks around and finds out. I'm surprised that canine just didn't run over and just bite the shit out of her. That would have been some shit. But yeah, that is from the boys at Breitbart. They do good work. Shout out to them. Alright, so that's it for that's just the non-sports stuff. Let's get into the sports stuff. So WWE had not one, not two, but 3 different events throughout the span of last Saturday. First one was Great American Bash. Javon Edwards defeated Jasper Troy. Solruka, I think I'm pronouncing her name right. Or Solruka? I don't know. I've never heard of her. Sorry. Defeated Izzy Dame to retain her Women's North American Championship. Ethan Page defeated Ricky Saints to retain the North American Championship. Justin, weren't you saying this was a good match? If I'm not mistaken. I think I remember you were saying something when we were watching All in Texas. Or is he even... Yeah, he's still on the call. Oop. Get all my numbers mixed up. Obafemi retains his NXT Championship by beating Yoshiki Inamura. I don't know who the heck that guy is. Jordan Grace in the debuting Blake Monroe, a.k.a. Mariah May, defeated Fatal Influence in a tag team match. That was it for the NXT. Any comments from you guys? I didn't watch this. I was watching All in Texas.
That Ethan Page and Ricky Starks match was good.
Yeah, I remember you were saying how good that match was.
Yeah, that was good. Blake Monroe turned heel on Jordan Grace.
Oh, Blake Monroe did?
Yeah.
Of course she did, because why not?
That
The way she
was about it, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how was this Japanese wrestler that took on Obafemi? Was he any good?
Yo, you know what? It was a pretty good match, though. I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
We got it on.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of looks like a Japanese version of me. Good Lord, he's big and swole. Oh, he was Oh, he's from Pro Wrestling Noah? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's right, because Noah does have the partnership with WWE. I forgot all about that. That's how Nakamura was able to go over there and compete that one time. I don't know if you guys knew about that. And then later that night, it was Saturday night's main event, which was an interesting thing. So, Randy Orton defeated Drew Mac and Cheese, or Drew Sack on Fire. I don't know which joke Justin's using for this one. Orton had Jelly Roll by his side, and Drew McIntyre had Logan Paul by his side, which I'm like, why? You know?
They literally just had an altercation. I forget what show. Was it Saturday? I don't know. It was one of those shows where it was Jelly Roll was hosting it, and he put Logan Paul through the table.
Damn.
Was it Jimmy Fallon?
It might have been Jimmy Fallon.
It might have been.
It was.
It was funny as hell.
I mean, didn't Triple H go on Jimmy Fallon and put him through a fucking table?
I think he did.
He just comes out with a sledgehammer. He's like spine buster through the table. That shit.
I think he did.
Dude, can we pull that up? We probably could. Let me see if I can pull that up. We need a laugh. Jimmy Fallon, Triple H. Yeah, there it is, right there. Oop, turn that off. Yeah, here he comes. He just comes in. He's got the fucking... He's look at his face. Bruh. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! And then he just goes. He gets the mean face, and then he just goes back to being like, "Okay, guys, the pay-per-view's coming up." That's dumb, man. I love it. So, Solo Sikoa defeated Jimmy Uso to retain his United States Championship. Of course, he's got Jeff Cobb and Hikuleo on his side now.
Why are they calling him that, though?
The Talatonga? I don't know. It's just such a stupid name. JC Mateos is stupid, too.
I mean, I get it that they probably don't own the rights to the other names. But they could have came up with something better.
Right.
Yeah, it's like it sounds like Tamatonga when they say it. Like,
yeah,
the whole time I thought they were saying Tamatonga. Like,
right. So LA Knight took on Seth Rollins. Now, I'm going to put this screen up real quick, and I'm going to go scroll through. I don't know who had it. It might have been the GCA, because something happened during that match. Let's see.
Wait, what happened? Besides Rollins getting injured?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm trying to find that video right now. Here it is. I got it. Let me just...
But that's like the second time that happened in his career.
I mean, yeah.
I think he need to just take that move out of his arsenal.
Well, it's always been a... Alright, so you guys still see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a look at this. Oh! He must have just hyperextended it, if I'm going to bet.
Yeah, I think he landed a little too hard.
Isn't that the leg that he injured back in 2015?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think doing that same move.
No, he was doing like a flip over power bomb on Kane. I remember that. When he first injured it.
Yeah, that's going to suck for him.
Yeah, he must have re-aggravated it. Boom. LA Knight Yeah wins that. So, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was definitely weird how it all ended. I thought he was faking it at first.
I thought so, too, and then all the AMTs came out. I didn't know much about it until someone posted in the GCA, because remember, we were watching All in Texas when this happened.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then...
I think he went on the Rick Eisen show, said it was real.
Yeah, it definitely was real. He said he heard it pop.
Yeah, he said he don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, if it's that controversial to the point where you don't want to talk about it, it's like, damn. So, Oldberg wrestled his last match against Gunther. Where the fuck do I begin with this one? I didn't watch it, but I looked at the Discords afterwards, and I saw all the hate that was being generated towards this match. You know, with all the advertisements, with them cutting off Goldberg's post-match speech, which I heard was really emotional. It was like a really emotional send-off. Am I missing anything?
But I heard NBC, like, once they ready to turn it off, they turn it off. Like, once the time hits, it's over. They turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem when it being on a network like that.
Yeah, like Saturday night's main event is just one big advertising campaign for WWE. That's all it is at the end of the day. You know, sure, it might have some high-key matchup here and there, but it's just a massive promotion, you know? And they only did it because it was in Atlanta, Georgia, where Goldberg is from.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was just to advertise wrestling in Georgia, really.
I don't really get the hate for the match. I feel like every WWE superstar deserves a retirement match.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I heard that the match itself was good. It was just everything around it. You know, all the constant advertising. You know, they do the picture-in-picture one moment, and then they have 5 minutes of straight commercials, and then they interrupt Goldberg's, like, speech when they had all this airtime that they were spoon-feeding us because of All in Texas. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the match. It was all just circumstantial, I think.
If you ask me, I think most of that was out of WWE control.
Do you think it might have been the network, NBC?
Yeah, I think it was definitely the network. Because sometimes you can't really control if matches run over.
Right. Yeah, and also, I mean, it's their airtime, so they have to be able to be like, okay, we're done with this. You know, but also WWE needs to be able to send, like, here's the layout of the show. We have this many matchups with this many promos and advertisements and whatnot, you know? So, yeah, you might be right, Charles, in that it mostly was the network that was doing some shit. But that wouldn't that highlight incompetence on all sides of the spectrum, though? I mean...
Yeah, because that's how it was going on. You could tell that's the same thing they was doing on Fox.
Yeah?
Cutting dead air, cutting the black screens and much dead air.
Oh, God. Charles, that's actually a great point. I didn't even... Now you bring it up, they did do a lot of dead air bullshit. Holy shit. Yeah, so, I don't know. It just left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. I saw a meme saying that it was probably Bret Hart that interrupted all of this.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. They had him in one of the production truck. He was sitting there.
That shit had me weak.
Oh, my God. I forgot he hate Goldberg.
I mean, his hate is justified, but if Goldberg didn't mean to do it, then he didn't mean to do it. I don't... Bret Hart just comes off as a bitter piece of shit at times, though. Like, I get it, the sport did him dirty, but at the same time, you gotta let the past be the past. You know?
It's like now what you do with Gunther or Gunther?
Honestly, okay. You guys want to hear an unpopular take of mine? You want to hear an unpopular take? I think it should have been Goldberg versus Jey Uso. Honest to God.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
Because, well, and here's the thing. I know Mr. T94, he watches these and he's going to be like, groan. And the pin down's going to be like, groan. But I think you could get a better story. It didn't have to be a big story, but you could have gotten at least some semblance of a story if you had Goldberg versus Jey Uso. You know?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. But, I mean, hatred for Samoan wrestlers is at an all-time high, so it's like, what do I know, right? So the third event over the weekend for WWE was Evolution. I could have given less of a shit, honestly. Becky Lynch defeated Bayley and Lila Valkyria. Sorry, Justin.
Yeah. Don't hurt my feelings.
Yeah, but just don't dwell on it too much.
Break my achy heart.
Yeah, fuck you, Becky Lynch, you ginger bitch. Anyway, JC Jane defeated Jordan Grace, retained her women's championship. Judgment Day retained their tag team championships against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, Sol Ruka and Zarya, and the Kabuki Warriors. Tiffy Time retained against Trish Stratus, her women's championship. Jade Carsick beat Naomi in a no-holds-barred match with Bianca Belair as a special guest referee. Valcour won a World Championship Battle Royale title opportunity at Clash in Paris. Valcour versus Tiffany Stratton. Oh my god. That's the type of shit.
It's actually Valkyria versus Naomi.
Fuck my
And then
anus.
And then it's Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton.
Double fuck my anus then.
Yeah, they did. They did it backwards.
Yeah, might as well just stretch my asshole out while you're at it. Fuck.
Yeah, they did it way backwards.
No, let's be honest, man.
It's an open roster.
Yeah, I get that it's an open roster, but why wouldn't you, if you wanted to continue continuity? Well, first off, let me just say that Naomi cashed in her Money in the Bank during the match between Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. But if you wanted to continue continuity, you would have Naomi defeat Jade Cargill to get her over in that rivalry to kind of cut it off. Because it is SummerSlam we're talking about. You know? That's just my opinion. And then have two of the fans' most favorite beautiful women in Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie Valcour. I see Dom the Writer in chat. What's going on? You have those two face off. It's like, there's your night 2 co-main event. You know, two lovely women that everyone loves. There you go. That's like, it just makes more sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that Naomi cash in was pretty good, though. And that was a good match, too, by the way. Mm-hmm. Io versus Rhea.
Oh, those two always put on good matches. Easily.
That was a real good match.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad at the way they did Io.
Right.
Her whole title run was not even included.
Yeah, it took a back seat to a lot of the women's stories. You're right on that.
Yeah, I think she probably had one title defense. That was it.
Yeah, it was bad. So yeah, that's it for the women. Any update on Slammiversary right now? I know you guys are watching it.
Let me see. I went away to look at the screen. Let me see.
Here, I can pull up the results. Let's get it. Slammiversary 2025.
No, I think the last match I seen was the Indian Hartwell match.
Yeah, she beat Tessa Blanchard. Damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
For
Awesome.
the title, or
No, it's just a singles match.
oh, okay.
I will say the one thing TNA does right that WWE will falter at times is women's matches. Like, they just know how to get... Like, when the knockouts were a thing, that was always a great... So, we watched a little bit. I think we watched the whole thing on Saturday. I did a watch party for it. All in Texas. It went on for 6 fucking hours.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then my live stream, my watch party, I just sat there with my thumb up my ass for 5 of those hours.
Yeah, so whose title is the knockout champion? Is that WWE or TNA title?
TNA has the knockout.
Yeah, that's TNA.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I guess what's her name?
JC Jane.
Yeah, she just won it, so.
Yeah, I just saw it right here.
Yeah.
So she's double champion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Good Lord, they're fucking
So
putting everyone
WWE kind of holding all their titles, ain't they?
Yeah, for the most part. Like, why? But yeah, overall though, despite the length of the show, All in Texas was actually not that bad. It really wasn't. Like, Swerve and Ospreay versus the Young Cucks, that was a good match. That was probably my favorite match of the night. As much as I don't like the Young Cucks, just the storytelling aspect from Swerve was really fun. Dustin Rhodes, the brother to Cody, finished his story, kind of, by winning the TNT Championship. Which was weird because I was thinking Kyle Fletcher would get over. But I think it's a moment where they're still trying to develop his character since he joined the Don Cow-Ass family. Tag team matchup was good. Timeless Tony Storm and Mercedes Moné took forever. Like, that match should have been finished at like 15 minutes. It started off good, but then they were trying to do these spots and it was just slow as fuck. Except for the part, where Tony ate out Mercedes Moné. You know what? Hold on. Let me put up the screen. Let's get this thing pulled up. Where is it at? I know Andy posted it. Yes. Oh. Oh, I gotta share a different part of the screen. Oh, never mind. Just for the stream. Go over here. What are you doing? What are you doing, Tommy? Okada versus Omega. I wanted to get into this match, but if you guys remember, I just couldn't. There was just not enough. Like, the other 4 matches had magic, but this one just didn't have that magic pizzazz to it. And of course, Hangman versus Moxley. Hangman won the title from Jon Moxley. Finally, we get rid of the fucking Death Rider story. Fucking
that pay-per-view was just too damn long for no reason.
It was just too... I mean, look at the lengths of these matches. 34 minutes, 25 minutes, 27, 24, 30, 35. Like, you can have a good match without having duration, you know.
Yeah. I
And
bet
that's-
people. I'm surprised people stayed in the crowd that long. I'd have been ready to go home.
Well, it was, well, to be fair, it started at 3 here, which is like 2 o'clock over there. So they
Okay.
had enough leeway. And it's on a Saturday, too. So I think in their minds, they're like, okay, we have enough leeway to do whatever with this show. But it's just like, man, it's just way too long, bro.
I shared the video of the Mustafa Ali dive, by the way, too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, danke. Oh,
You say he
the
died.
Mustafa bump?
No,
Which-
it's the dive where he
Oh.
almost broke his damn neck.
I thought you said
Okay,
he died. What?
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit, it is playing. Fuck.
Look at the fall.
Oh! Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Torpedo.
Let me see that again. It almost reminded me of, I know Justin's gonna hate me, but it was just like Taker at Mania.
Oh, God.
Fucking hell. And that's on metal, too. What the fuck is
Yep.
wrong with you? Mustafa, buddy. This picture that you sent me, Justin, of Bo Dumbass and Juice Robinson, that shit will never not be funny.
It'll
that's...
forever be funny. They said he turned into Bo Dallas.
Bro's gonna remember his airborne. Good point. Okay. So yeah, All in Texas is done. Another event that happened, like I said, there was a lot of sports shit, guys. We're almost done. I promise you, we're almost done. We have like 3 more stories after this, I promise. So, Club World Cup happened on that Sunday, the same day as Evolution. Chelsea defeats Paris Saint-Germain 3-0 to win the Club World Cup. After the game, there was this brawl that happened. If I could pull it up. Wait for this stupid ad to get done. There was a brawl. So, everyone's, shaking hands, doing their thing. It wasn't the end of it, though. So, it's about right around here. Chelsea is selling. Like, I get it. I get PSG's frustrations. They've been called the farmers team forever, right? They were called the farmers team despite their success in France, right? And Bukkake Lord, go fuck yourself. Oh, wait, you probably already have. Anyway, PSG's been called the farmers team for the longest time despite their success in French competition. International competition, they've been a laughingstock. They finally win Champions League, and they get close to the Club World Cup. They slaughter Messi. They see red against Mbappe. Even still, the game is over, guys. So, I'll pull it out for you right now, Bukkake. Oh, wait, that's my ass. Come on. Damn, my pants are too tight. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fucking cocksucker. Anyway. So, Justin, you want to see the funniest thing about all this shit?
Yeah.
So, Chelsea had the celebration, right? Look at this picture. Chelsea has the celebration. There's fucking Donald Trump.
Is that really him, or is that like a
No, it's him because he was there for the Club World Cup match in New York,
okay.
and he was handing out the medals to like the winners in second place. But they started celebrating before he could get off the stage, so he's just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna celebrate with the team."
I'm like, is that really him or is it like AI?
Right. You would think it was AI until you see the whole video. Richard's like, yeah, great job, guys. But anyway, I just thought that shit was fucking hilarious. Congrats to Chelsea for becoming the Club World Cup champions. All-Star game for the MLB. The NL made Paul Skeens look good as opposed to the Pittsburgh Pirates. And then the AL comes back after 9 innings, after being down 6-0. They come back and tie it off. And we get a swing off, which is basically the home run derby if it was a shootout in hockey. You know what I'm saying? So, and it results in this home run.
AL rallied in the game. NL has rallied in the swing. With the hat trick. Look out, Chop House.
Damn!
The league takes the lead 4-3.
Kyle
Unbelievable.
fucking Schwarber.
Three for three for Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah,
I
look at
mean,
this
he
swing.
went
Boom!
down to a knee after this one.
It's one.
Whew.
Good God. His form.
You
There's
just
De La
had-
Cruz.
There's no
I
words
see
to
De La
describe
Cruz
that.
over
That
down
is
there.
one of the most
I see De La Cruz.
Whew.
Yeah, there he is right down there.
you
know,
just
he's
have,
enjoying
there's no
it.
words to describe that. That is one of the most
then
clutch things
boom!
you're ever going to see.
No words to describe it, and I have no idea how to score it either.
And that frame is amazing. Anyway.
Got to put it somewhere in the
And now for our final story for tonight. TJ Watt. This is the one, Charles and Justin, that you've been looking forward to talking to. Congratulations, you made it to the end. So, TJ Watt agrees to record-setting contract impacts on Steelers in the edge market. TJ Watt, with the standoff with the Pittsburgh Steelers is over. 4-time All-Pro Edge and 2021 Defensive Player of the Year. So he did get Defensive Player. Okay. I thought he never got it at one point. Okay. Has agreed to a 3-year, $123 million extension with Schittsburg that makes him the highest paid non-quarterback in the league. Watt's deal sneaks past Myles Garrett's record-setting 4-year, $160 million deal back in March. Bengals receiver Jamar Chase, $40.3 million average, was also leapfrogged. So, Charles, you don't like this deal. Why don't you? I know you were vocal about it.
Because he old. They should have traded him for somebody younger.
How old
I
is
see what
he?
they could have got in the future.
How old is he?
Because like they basically just built their team to win right now.
Oh, he's 30
Pretty much
already?
half the starters they got on their team got 1 to 2 years left in the league.
I didn't know he was 30 years old. God damn.
Yeah, it's basically like he out the door. Aaron Rodgers is out the door. Ramsey out the door.
Right. How many years does DK Metcalf have left in him, you know? How old is DK?
He got like 1 or 2 years left.
DK Metcalf, how old is he? He is... Oh wow.
Oh, now he's 27?
He only 27. Damn, he was born several months after me. I didn't know that. Fuck.
I thought he was older than that.
I thought so too. But I don't... His playing style, he could squeeze out at least until he's 35.
Yeah, so half their roster's out the door.
And who else did the Steelers have on their show? Let's look at their roster real quick.
They even got Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I know that much. You know, it's fucking weird. I wanted to say this in the Discord, but I was like, no, I'll say it on here. He really is playing for the team that he beat when he was in Green Bay for the Super Bowl. How the fuck does that work?
I think Mike Tomlin just trying to save his job.
You know for a fact Tomlin's trying to save his job by doing this shit. You know that for a fact. Alright, depth chart.
Because he's the Marvin Lewis of this generation.
I mean, well, to be fair, Dom the writer, we got Mahomes with DeAndre Hopkins. How the fuck did that work, you know? That didn't work out for shit. But to you guys that are new on Twitch, we talk about all sports, you know. Even if I don't pay attention religiously and I have to look up shit, these guys do it a lot better than I do. So, it's like, I gotta touch all corners here. Let's look at the average ages here. Can you get that?
DK Metcalf making more than TJ Watt. That's crazy.
What?
Yeah, from what I saw.
Well, how much was Metcalf's contract?
It was like, I think it was.
It's like 1 year,
Was it
isn't
2
it?
or 3? I think it's 3.
No, it's
I could be wrong.
5 years, $150 million.
Oh, well, damn, yeah.
But he has the
He got
option for an
10
extension.
more.
Okay.
Who's going to be his quarterback next year, though?
That's a good
A
question.
rookie?
Will Howard. Will Howard.
I mean, Will Howard.
They got my boy Mason Rudolph. They good.
Mason, yeah, I feel like Mason Rudolph is like misunderstood. Honestly, the dude's a fighter. I can't get too mad at him, which is more than I could say for half of fucking Schittsburg. But
Yeah, they got Skylar Thompson. They good. They good
bro,
over there. Yeah, come on
Skylar
over.
Thompson ain't shit. We saw him how bad he was in Miami.
They good. They are a good hands for Skylar Thompson to take over.
Well, you know what I even thought of, and I think Charles, you'll probably agree with me on this. You know, with everything that they've done, right? Let's look at the linebackers that they've brought in here. I mean, because I think even Charles, you would agree with me. It tells the whole story. It's not just T.J. Watt. They just drafted Jack Sawyer after that breakout season he had at Ohio State. And then they just got Patrick Queen over here from Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
So, I feel like they were kind of facing pressure to get a contract going so that they could work the depth around to develop those two guys to be there when TJ Watt leaves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a theory I have. But you're not wrong. Let's look at some of the aging guys here. So, Aaron Rodgers. Cameron Haywood is 36. Damn, he's been around for a long time.
Yeah, he's been around a long time.
Darius Slay.
About to
Cordell
get cooked by
Patterson.
Chase.
34.
Chris Boswell, but Boswell's always been someone, right? Miles Killebrew. I'm surprised I haven't heard his name come up a lot. TJ Watt is 30. Mason Rudolph is 30. Jalen Ramsey's 30. So they barely have any depth to back up their aging players, really. With a few
That's what I'm saying. They plan to win now.
Yeah. But it seems to be a thing whenever the Steelers play. It's like, I mean, They are old as shit. The thing with the Steelers is just consistency. There are some times when they face off against a playoff contender where they feel like gods almost, like in the division play as well. I know what I said, Justin. Just hear me out for a moment. Damn it. But AFC North is the retirement home. Yeah.
The Tennessee Titans is where you go to retire.
Yeah, it really is.
That's where the hell you go to retire.
Fucking Randy Moss intensified.
Yep.
I forgot that was where his last game was played. Or did Terrell? No, Terrell Owens played for Buffalo in his last season. So yeah, it's just a weird. It's weird. Just the management on that team is weird because when it comes to division play, and sometimes with the playoff contenders, like hindsight's 2020, but they'll go face a four win team, a double-digit loss team, and just get utterly shit canned. You know? You can't have that inconsistency, man.
But somehow the Steelers, these last couple of years, always squeeze by.
They always get lucky because every other team around them starts falling apart. I don't know. It's going to be
interesting. Yeah, they defense be carrying them throughout the season. It's the defense.
Yeah. But Justin, they always want to tout about the offense, how the offense is always bailing them out. It's like,
it's like they suck, but they always get just enough wins just to squeeze into the playoffs.
Right. And they get in when every other team around them starts to fall apart.
Yeah.
It's do or die for the Steelers these next 2 seasons if they want to even sniff a shot at another shot at the forget the Vince Lombardi trophy. Like, just sniff a shot at the conference championship for fucking out loud, you know? But you know, Bukaki Lord. Oh yeah, I agree, Bukaki Lord. They always get fucked in the wild card in the first round. You're not wrong. Because they always luck out because the teams around them always fall apart. But Justin, you brought up an interesting point. You know who the biggest loser in all this is? And I think Justin already knows who I'm going to say. Should I say it, Justin, or do you want to do the honors for me?
Might as well. You might as well say it.
The Bengals, because how long has Trey Hendrickson been asking for a new contract now?
You said what?
How long has Trey Hendrickson been asking for that new contract?
It's been, a year now? 2 years? It's been like a year. We started asking for it last year during the season. So
now, their rival?
No, I take that back. Yeah, it wasn't during the season. It was the off season last year.
So now their 2 biggest rivals and their best defensive players are making $40 million every year as opposed to him.
But that's where I get at when I say Trey Hendrickson need to fire his agent. Because you put yourself in this predicament. You knew you wasn't happy, but you still signed the contract that they offered you for another year on your deal. You could have got more of that if you would have just had a whole new agent. You could have got more.
And not only that, the fault lies on the Bengals too, because they should have negotiated for Jamar Chase to have longevity as opposed to having a lucrative contract. You know. So there are no winners in this situation for Cincinnati.
Yeah, because if he would have had the same agent that Chase had, if he would have took the same route T. Higgins took, because basically T. Higgins and Jamar Chase got the same agent now, and the agent told the Bengals, like, look, if you can't get T, you can't get Jamar. He basically told them, like, it's either both of them or neither of them. Which one?
Right.
And they had no choice but to sign him.
It's just, and now Trey Hendrickson's being left in the dark, and that his best rivals, who he's basically, if you boil down those seasons, you could make a case that he was better than Garrett or TJ Watt. You could.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
You could make that case. I wouldn't argue against it. You know what I mean?
Or
Like,
as I call him, steroid watch.
You can make the case, but it was very close with him with Myles Garrett. I think
Right.
he had one more sack than Myles Garrett, I believe.
Yes,
So that was a very, very close one.
it was.
See, if Myles Garrett wasn't hitting niggas with helmet, would have had some more sacks.
Damn, if only he had done it to Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh my god.
That shit will never not be funny.
Hey, I wonder how Mason Rudolph feel, man, being back in this division. It got to see Myles Garrett again. Like, damn.
Myles Garrett's just over on there looking at his chops. Come over here and kiss me.
Oh, they
on
better
my...
hope Mason Rudolph ain't starting.
He could, like, come here and kiss me on my hot helmet. I'm feeling romantical.
They better hope Mason Rudolph ain't. Oh, they gonna be tough.
Bruh.
It's funny.
That's gonna be tough.
All three of these teams, you know, they're in contention. They're getting, they're trying to pay all these guys, and the Ravens are just like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck, because they got we're happy with Lamar Jackson. They just even got Jair Alexander. I'm like, fuck my anus, dude. Yeah, the Ravens are probably laughing like those damn foxes, dude. They're like, there. Yeah, let me pull this.
Yeah, and I still want to know what's going on with the Shamar Stewart situation, but I don't
Oh,
know.
shit. You did tell me about that.
It just hit my head like, damn, now that we talking about contracts, it just hit my head.
But I want to show you all something. You see? This is the Ravens right now. This is the Baltimore Ravens when they're looking at all the contract shit with the AFC North. They are laughing their asses off. So, Shamar Stewart contract dispute. Here we go.
I don't think they're gonna sign him.
You know, he ain't got no choice. He ain't gonna have no choice. I promise you, he ain't gonna have no choice. Now, I heard it was rumors he was trying to. Look, see, what I don't get is this man went back to practice with Texas A&M for free when you could have just fucking signed with the Bengals, signed your contract, and been practicing for money, but you choose to go practice for free. What fucking sense does that make?
No, that was just a rumor.
It was a rumor, or was it like?
Nah,
I heard he was trying to go back to college.
Nah, he lives in Texas, and he was just practicing at the facility. He wasn't with the team.
Yeah,
But you still practice it for free. You could do that for free, but you can't practice for the Bengals.
I mean, if it's accessible, if it's easily accessible, and it's
Yeah, he was just using the stadium. That's it.
I mean,
He did.
If it's easily accessible and there's no like distraction or drama, I'd say go for it. Like, how many of those LSU gymnasts go back to that place? Go back to LSU to train on those mats. You know, I see their fucking Snapchats all the fucking time. You know, it's commonplace. I know it's different, but I'm just telling you, it's a lot more commonplace. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the dispute between. Go ahead, Justin.
I don't know how to feel about it because it's like, okay, like, yeah, we drafted you first, and you think all I'm gonna say is that motherfucker better be good. He better be Myles Garrett 2.0, bro. Better than Myles Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
If I give you a contract, you did all this holding out, yeah, you better be good.
Yeah, why is it the Bengals defense that's holding out, man? It's like always the defensive players on the Bengals that are talking shit.
That's all I gotta say about the Shamar Stewart. He better be good. When we give you this contract, you better be good.
And the part that kills me is Zach Taylor has nothing to do with this.
Right. It's all the office, really.
Yeah, and everybody seem to blame Zach Taylor. Like, what is he? He can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that's going to be affected by it because he can't even get his players on the field to practice.
Right.
But it's not. It's like, what do you want me to do? Like, if the man don't want to practice, I can't. You know.
It's like John Madden said, the best relationship you have with your team is how many people are between you and the owner. And there's so many channels with the fucking Bengals to the point where, like, you can't really blame the upper management. Like, you're not allowed to anymore because there's so many fucking channels. It all goes back to what you see on the field. It's
ridiculous.
It's kind of like, okay, I know we're going back to the soccer analogy. I know, Bukaki Lord, just shut the fuck up for 5 minutes. And let me tell you, it's kind of like this whole thing with Manchester United right now. They have all these... They're constantly fumbling shit in the front office. And like David Beckham says, that shit just spills over onto the field to the point where they become a fucking meme within the soccer world. The Bengals are doing the same shit that Manchester United are doing in the NFL. They're letting all that shit happen in the front office go affect what's being produced onto the field, whether it's the games or whether it's training camp, It's the incompetence is the big thing. As you see right
damn,
here.
Moose lost his title, damn. But yeah.
Fuck.
Yep. Lost, yep.
Damn.
Got a new X Division champion, Leon Slater, whoever that is.
Oh, my dad ain't gonna be happy. Moose is one of his favorite wrestlers, actually.
Yep, lost tonight. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know how to feel.
I can understand some of it though, cause at least the injury part. Because Mills did get injured last year, and they had to pay him all that money.
I get exactly why the Bengals why they want to put that in there. Because it's like, nigga, no. Everybody had that in their rookie contract, though, don't they?
Nah.
Well,
even if you get injured, you still get your money because it's guaranteed.
Yeah, it says so right here in this article from CBS Sports. Under the rookie wage scale that was implemented in the 2011 NFL collective bargaining agreement, Stewart's fully guaranteed 4-year contract, there it is, right there, just like you said, Charles, as the 17th overall pick, should be worth almost $19 million, which includes a $10 million signing bonus. But
he just don't like the fact that if he gets hurt, he won't get his money.
So,
or if he do anything, it's void.
Right. It says so right here. The disagreement is over the language in Stewart's contract that would trigger the voiding of his salary guarantees with a breach or default by him. The Bengals want to tighten up the language to remove any ambiguity, I can pronounce that, I'm autistic, over whether all remaining guarantees in the contract void with the default.
Yeah, which that part is kind of stupid. They should do it year by year.
Yeah. You know what, Charles? You're about to say what I was going to say. Do it year by year and then give him a salary bonus based on performance.
Because the way they got it set up is like if he mess up now, his money for the next 3 years is void.
Right.
Which is
here
stupid.
it is, right here.
Because that, and it's like, I mean, you barely did anything in college at that, so it's like they're looking at it like, okay, we can't have you barely did anything in college. If you get hurt, then we basically paying you for nothing, and you already facing a lot of scrutiny for not doing anything in college. Like when he first came out, everybody was already talking about it was a questionable pick. I get why they picked him because he was fucking explosive. I get him. I like the pick, but I just don't like the fact that he trying to do what he want to do right now. Like, no, this ain't the time for that right now.
No, yeah, it's like we need production out of you to see if you're worth the money that we are guaranteeing you. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Myles Garrett got paid the way he did because there was production on him. He came in and showed him like, hey, I'm him. And if you're not going to do that, then yeah, you shouldn't get that money.
Right. And I think it's just because of the fact that NIL has opened a lot of doors to the point where a lot of the discipline aspect from moving from college to pro has been basically non-existent. Because you think the money's going to follow you. It's like, no, you're in the big leagues now. You're representing entire markets. we need to see some production out of you. You might have had a specific deal here and there when you were in college representing this small school, but this is a bigger, it's a bigger machine. So
yeah, this is the NFL, buddy.
Yeah, so you got to be able to get the shovels of coal into the train much more efficiently. You know what I mean?
I think he'll eventually sign it. He'll eventually just say, you know what? What's his name? Signed his. Demetrius Knight. He signed his. He said, "Fuck it," and he didn't. He was patient about it. He said, "Fuck it. I'm ready to go play." That's what he needs. That's the same thing. What's they need to do? Go out there and prove yourself.
Mm-hmm. It's just so weird, man. It's so weird how the NFL is working with all these contracts and shit, man. There's so
because he's seeing all these. He's seeing what T.J. Watt is getting. Same thing with Trey Hendrickson. I mean, yeah, his market probably went up now because of what T.J. Watt just got. It definitely sucks.
Well, yeah,
but
if you're going to be asking more because your competition has already gone up for the AFC North. But
right.
It should have been done, like you said, with a good agent that knows how to negotiate and be like, hey, I will get you this money, but you need to fulfill A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you'll get your money, you know?
And you know what's crazy? Everybody that had that guy as an agent left him. The only one that's still stuck with him is James Cook, and he's having his own little contract dispute with the Bills.
Yeah, James Cook. And you know what? They're not going to pay James Cook shit because the Bills are already in the negatives when it comes to their cap space. So he's royally fucked himself over. He'll have to take a pay cut if he even wants to think about being behind Josh Allen, you know?
Yeah, because nobody's going to be over Josh Allen. Nobody on that team.
Hot take, the Bills need to get John Gruden as a coach.
Ooh, you know what? That wouldn't be bad.
Like, is he blacklisted? I don't think he is.
I don't think so.
Is John Gruden black? I don't. It would be good because I think it's impact. So he isn't blacklisted. Okay. I think it would be good because Josh Allen's a hothead and John Gruden's also a hothead, so he can kind of channel that energy and get some discipline out of his team. That's why I had to throw it in there. Anyway, snap. Man, we covered everything. All those topics, we got them done in an hour and a half. Clock it in, guys. Good shit, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Whew. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this whole... Man, there's just so much shit going on right now. So, yeah, that's it for the Berserk and Acid podcast. Did we add anything? Did we miss anything? Did we very much touch base?
There's the AJ Styles return. That's dope.
AJ Styles is returning. Awesome.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll end the stream right here and we can all watch that together. So, first time multi-streaming on the Berserk and Nasty podcast. If you enjoyed this episode and would like to see more, make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Also, fuck you, StreamYard, you pieces of shit. I'm not draining my wallet for your bullshit anymore. We're going to be right here on Discord. We're happy. Are we fucking happy? I think I'm happy.
Yes, sir.
And, yeah, we'll see you all. Maybe I might stream. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I might stream more Soul Calibur. Depends on my mood.
Let me know. I'll join in.
Yeah, I mean... I learned how to use an emulator yesterday, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I might do a PS3 emulator too, which would be fun. What's up?
I got you.
Anyway, that's it for this podcast.